Guys, I'm back again. Wanted to do one more video before I called it a night. Seeing as that last video, that was almost a little too rich for my blood, I figured we'd take it down a couple notches and look at some decently spec'd, high quality budget TVs, Whew, because that last one, I couldn't imagine spending $500 on a TV because throwing three to 400 more, I can get me a nice car for that price. So can't imagine that. I can't even imagine spending $500 on a phone, a computer. Yes, because computers last for a really long time if you take care of them. But anyways, alright, I had to take that back down to something more my speed. So right here, what I have for you guys are four of the, in my opinion, best quality budget HD TVs that I can find. And I just want to say that these screen sizes range from about 32 inches to about 40 inches. Alright. So anyways, guys, let's get into this. And I think we'll do this from highest to lowest. So we're going to start right here. I think that's the highest one. Yeah, 250. Alright. So, right here we have the Upstar P40E A8 40-inch 1080p LCD TV. Now, I must say that this TV looks not bad. I mean, not a big fan of the way the stand works here, but as TV goes, it looks like it would be pretty decent, and it also looks like, yeah, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean indeed. So that probably means that all the plugins are on the side. You see that there on that side. And yep. And still, guys, as I mentioned in my other video, as long as it has certain peripheral ports to where I can plug in certain stuff, all of these things could be considered for being the monitor for my future setups. So, as you can see right here, it does have the HDMI slots, it does have the USB slots, and it does have the VGA slots. The audio slot I'm not so worried about because 9 times out of 10 I'm going to be hooking up some type of computer to it. So I have computer speakers already. If I can't get the HDMI to work properly, I'll probably hook up some computer speakers. So I'm not too worried about that. But it does have the HDMI and the VGA ports that I was looking for. So that's pretty solid. And once again, it's 250 bucks. So that's not a bad price at all. So let's keep it moving, guys. Alright. Oh gosh, it's still loading up. I'm still running a lot of stuff on my computer here. Alright, so up next, alright, we have another TV by the same company, but it's a different model. And it's not a 1080p TV, it's a 720p TV. But like I said, what I'm going to be using some of these TVs for, 720p is going to be just fine. 1080p would be preferable, but as long as it's some type of HD and the screen looks decent, I'll be okay. So right here we have the Upstar P32E S8, and this one's a little bit smaller. It's a 32 inch, so it's pretty good. That's probably sit on my desk quite nice because the TV I'm using right now is a 32-inch, and it sits on my desk quite nice. It's a little heavy, so maybe if I could find something a little bit lighter, we'll be okay. But right there, guys, I must say for $160, that's a good ass price for $160. And once again, it has all of the peripherals that I'm looking for. So your 3 HDMI slots, your USB slot, and your VGA slot. And some other nifty stuff like a headphone jack, optical audio out, all that good stuff. I see it says it has a slot for a tuner, but it doesn't come included. But that's alright. Yeah. Pretty much, guys, for $160, that's a decent price. And that sounds like a pretty solid TV. So, yeah. And like I mentioned before, it's always good to get warranty on these things. And unlike the $500 TVs we just took a look at, the warranty on these guys is actually pretty doable. So, 18, call it $20, you get 3-year protection. If you don't want to spend the $20, you can spend about 15 and get the 2-year protection. So yeah, it's a pretty solid TV for a pretty solid price. Let's keep it moving. Alright, up next we have this guy here. Now, this is a Hisense TV, and I'm pretty familiar with Hisense. I've had a few of them over the years. None of them have ever broken on me. I just, let's just say situations got a little dire, and you gotta do stuff to make a little bit of cash. So, my TVs usually end up going bye-bye if my financial situation gets a little dire, you know what I'm saying? We've all been in tight spots. I'm sure y'all can understand where I'm coming from. But Hisense as a whole, as I've said, the TVs that I've had from Hisense, never had any issues with them. And they all seem to perform quite nicely. Also had some Emersons, which also perform nicely. So right here what we have is a Hisense 32-inch. Particularly this is the Hisense 32H3B2 32-inch TV, and again it's a 720p LCD TV. Like I said, guys, as long as I know that the quality is good, as long as it's some form of HD, I'm cool with that. And like I said, Hisense makes some really good sets, so I know it's going to be a quality product here. And right off the bat, guys, for $150, not mad at that. And again, it has all the ports that I'll be looking for, including some additional extras. So it has the 3 HDMI slots, the USB port, the VGA port, all that good stuff. We got some audio ports. We got digital audio ports. We got one earphone port. Pretty straightforward and simple stuff. And I'm not mad at that. And as a matter of fact, well, you can't get that cheaper. I'm sure I can find that cheaper. Yeah, I'm not mad at that price. $150 as compared to, what was it? The cheapest TV that I looked at in the last video was what, $330. So for more than half that, you can get a pretty decent TV at $150. And I must say, guys, it looks pretty solid. Everything is pretty straightforward. You got your slots on the side. I liked how the stand is set up. So, looks pretty solid to me. Alright, let's keep it moving. I think we got one more. Alright. Alright, so this is the last one on the list. This is the TCL 32D 2700, and it's a 32-inch, and once again it's 720p, and it's a LED TV. And guys, I must say again, even cheaper price than the last one. And don't know too much about this company, but everything you do when you order stuff online, at the end of the day, even though you do your research on certain companies, when you order things online, you never really know what you're gonna get. A lot of these things you gotta take a leap of faith on, because who knows? A lot can happen to your products between the times where you push order and it gets delivered. Because based on where you are, it might take a good amount of time to get to you, or it might be here tomorrow, just as an example. But like I said, some of this stuff you gotta just take on a leap of faith. At the end of the day, no matter how much research you do, sure, you'll feel comfortable about it, but you never really know what's gonna happen. But that being said, it looks like a pretty solid TV, and that price is a pretty good price. I mean, come on, I can get a decent smartphone for that. So, and as always, I always recommend you get the warranty for things like this. So if anything does happen, you'll be covered. But let's keep it moving. So right off the bat, it has everything I'm looking for, minus a few ports. And this one doesn't have the VGA port, but I still have HDMI and USB. Still got the digital audio and some other audio, so should be okay. So guys, I think that about does it. And let's see here. Let's look at, before I wrap it up. I'm wrapping it up too soon. It's also another TV with the legs and stand like I would like. So I think it'll sit quite nicely wherever you set it up at. And here you go. Got access to your stuff down the side here. So that makes it pretty straightforward. Some of the gripes that I have with these TVs is that some of the TVs that I've dealt with, and I just gotta throw this out there, they have their ports all the way in the back. So, I mean, that makes it pretty difficult. You set up your TV in a spot, then you realize that you have because I have an Xbox, things of that nature. Roommates got stuff, so we using the TV quite extensively, and for me, I have some health issues, so getting behind the TV is a little hard for me. So any TVs where the ports are in the back, I'm gonna have a little bit of issue with. That being said, I like the TVs where the ports are on the side, so it's easy to get to. So this would be a pretty easy one to get to, because I just turn the TV ever so slightly and I can get back there. Now if it was on the back, I might have an issue with that, because then that means I got to figure out how to get myself back there, or turn the TV all the way around so I can plug them when I need to, and then I have to be juggling with the TV hoping that I don't drop it. So side ports are a good thing in my book. Just want to throw that out there. I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but you know, it's like that sometimes. I'm sorry. So that being said, I think it'll be a solid TV. And once again, I've made quite a hard choice for myself, trying to find a TV that I can use as a monitor here. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. So many choices. So many choices. It almost makes me wonder, why does life have to be filled with so many choices? Anyways, guys, yeah, I think that about does it. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please help your boy out and give it a thumbs up. You really have no idea how much that helps. If you want to see more raw, uncut content like this, Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get notified as soon as new videos become available. And as always, guys, if you know anyone out there looking for some quality devices at some really great prices, please share with them my channel, because I'm doing this for everybody. Regardless of how much money you have to spend, we all deserve the best. Well, I think that about does it for, it's 2 in the morning, for this morning. So I can go ahead and say you guys have a nice day. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.